I want to use this word pounce, pouncing. As I was bouncing from table to table, it wasn't necessarily I go from this one to it wasn't necessarily a logical from table 1 to table 2 to table 3 and working my way around the circle. I'd go wherever my heart compelled me to go. Again, my brain wasn't guiding this journey. Bouncing wherever this amorous, passionate heart of mine saying, oh, go over there next. And I'd barge in. They'd be in the middle of a conversation, in the middle of their meal. Just barge right in. And pounce. Seizing that moment. Pouncing is another word for using the source's authority boldly. Boldly meaning ravaging, guzzling, laying her to waste. The images I get for pouncing from the world of nature, we talked earlier about the spider in the middle of the web, or the scorpion at the bottom of that funnel, that vortex in the sand, just waiting patiently. But with the spider, when a fly has the misfortune of getting stuck in the web, you better believe that spider that's been sitting there stationary, or to the onlooker we say, I don't even know if it's alive or not. It's been stationary. I've been watching that spider for a long time and it hasn't moved a leg. I wonder if it's still alive. Oh, you find out very quickly it's alive as soon as a fly gets stuck in the web. It pounces. The crocodile. I love this underwater footage of the crocodile. It's just in a very lazy way. It's not necessarily sitting still like the spider, but it's just sort of floating in the current in that muddy river, just floating. But as soon as a herd of wildebeests decide to cross the river nearby, or let's hope not, but in case a human is unfortunate enough to try and cross the river at that point, whatever the meal is, which is what it is to the croc, you better believe that lazy, drifting crocodile who's just idling, it pounces. The water becomes this furious frenzy of churning energy. It's hungry, as we are practicing the Amor discipline. We're hungry. We need that source presence. We need the presence of our sweetie as a vital necessity. And you better believe when I look across the room and my heart is leaping out of my chest, I pounce, just like the crocodile, just like the spider. I seize her with my eyes and with my presence. And when she opens herself up and says, okay, here I am, and I begin the song, and then again we lock eyes and the journey begins. But there's something ferocious and primal in this pouncing, in this seizing her with my presence, announcing myself, declaring that this vessel of the Source's romantic authority is here for you. Hello. And she says, oh, hello. And then we proceed with the dance, with this ballet that we will do together for the next 3 or 4 minutes. That crocodile, this pouncing, it's exactly that same primal, ferocious source energy, that charge, that primal life presence that is the source that we were discussing several sessions ago with Manny Ramirez and Tiger Woods and these great athletes, LeBron James. Manny's my favorite because he's kind of like the crocodile. He looks kind of sleepy a lot of the time. Like his eyes are only half awake. And he's just sort of very casual and relaxed. Even standing at the plate, very casual, very relaxed. But when he sees a pitch that he likes, he's the crocodile, he's the spider. That ferocious, primal, joyous release guzzles that moment totally.